Hello. I want to show off this thing before I mess around with it. This is a Rough Rider in cinnamon bone. Sway back pattern with a sheep's foot. I wanted to show this off for a few reasons. First off, this is carbon steel. Sorry about the fingerprints. This carbon steel is about to get patinaed. So I want to show that off before that happens, just to see if people are interested in how the knife comes to you without any age or wear. And which I'm impressed with. Blade well looks good. Now you have to remember, keep in mind, this thing is like 20 bucks. Maybe it's a little bit more, maybe it's a little bit less, depending on where you get it. So pretty cool, interesting option for a carbon steel knife made like this for 20 bucks. It's pretty cool. Walk and talk is excellent. It's tight. The back spring is tight. Half stops. Look at the how this thing's constructed. It's pretty good. I mean, it's really good. Pinched bolsters, nickel silver, very nice. This is something I'm going to say, but before I do it, centering is not good, but who cares? I mean, it is what it is. Termination of back spring, it could be better, but again, could it for 20 bucks? Could it? I don't really think so. And I'm not really concerned about the centering for the money. What I like for this money, carbon steel, I dig. Pinched bolsters are nice. The pinched and fluted, I should say. The blade carbon steel is nice. The edge is good. This thing's sharp. But what I really like is the walk and talk, and I like to see that back spring built and assembled with the rest of the knife, liners included, covers included, the whole package of that back spring. When you look at that thing, you know, what does it look like? Is it sloppy? Is it tight? This thing is tight. I dig it. I just like it. I can deal with the centering and the termination of the back spring. I can deal with the plunge grind not being terrible even. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a single blade. It's a sway back. It's a decent sized knife. I'd say this thing's 4 inches at least. It's great. So anyway, I'm gonna mess around with this. So one final thing I'll say, I would say buy with confidence. This thing is just fun. It's just a fun knife. Really well put together, especially for the money. The one thing I'll say, which I don't love, is with this cinnamon bone, is it's like 3D printed or something. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like there. I don't even know what the word is. I mean, just look at it. You know, there are like synthetic marks going through it, which make it seem like it was printed in a very systematic way. You know, and then this jigging or whatever was then applied subsequently. You know, and then what I'll say is too is then there's ink, which I haven't found this to be the case yet, but this is only because I haven't used this. I will use it, but I haven't used it yet. But I hear that this black ink will also rub away. So it's, you know, that is cheaply put together. That's obviously where they're saving a ton of money. And but again, for the money, I'm not complaining. I think you can't really expect much more from Rough Rider on this. I think for what they're trying to do here, I think they succeeded. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this blade. I'm looking forward to this thing getting all roughed up and patinaed. I want to see what that looks like. I bet it's going to look great. And what I might do now that I've showed this thing off, what it looks like, is take a brush and get rid of all of this. Just get rid of it. See what comes off. Because I'm going to use this thing, and it's gonna get on my pants. It's gonna get on my hands. It's gonna come off anyway. So what I'm thinking, and it's not like I spent $150 on this knife. I'm gonna get off what I can get off. That way I know it's less likely to, as I said, get on my hands or pants or whatever. And then I'm going to take a torch and burn this myself and see what happens. I've seen some folks already do that on YouTube. It's nothing novel. I've seen somebody do it on YouTube, a few people do it on YouTube, and it seems like it's pretty cool. I'm not sure how much of the original that they took off though. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to try to get rid of it. And then I'll report back and see what happens. But as it is, not bad. I would say go for it. Nice knife. It is the Rough Ryder 2427 carbon steel, made in China. Sorry about the fingerprints. It's very nice. I dig it. Again, I dig it for the money. I think it's cool. So it's something to have fun with. And I'll make a video and kind of report what I think it looks like. Okay, see you later.